Yeah, this is a short video of what I set up. As you can see, this is in a grid like thing here. I set this up so I can look at the lotteries between different states. Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and South Carolina is all that I'm involved with right now. Then I'll go over to here. This is a page from a website called Lottery Post. When you go to Lottery Post, a page will come up and you see past lottery numbers. And what it is that you're going to have a whole the United States, and you'll pick a state that you are familiar with, or other words that you want to know about. You click that state and this page will come up. It will show every drawings that state has. Pick 3, pick 4, pick 5. It also has any other type of drawings that particular state have. So what I have done was I created this. I created this so I can look at every state, and at one point in time a number might come out in one state, it'll come out in another. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say, for example, I go over here to on the 13th in Maryland. The midday pick 4 was 5301. But as I search the other states that I have listed here, I come to find out that South Carolina had 3150 on the 5th. Pennsylvania had 3105 on the 9th. And then Maryland had 5301 on the 13th. I need to get a life, right? Yeah, sure, we all need to get a life. But this is one of my pastime hobbies. And when you look at it, you'll see the pattern. Sometimes one state would feed off of another. And if it do, it normally don't take about 3 to 4 days when one state may have a number, and the next state gonna have it like 3 days later. And the next, in this case, let's say for example, when I say for example, on the 5th, South Carolina had a number. 3 days, 4 days later, Pennsylvania had that number, and then another 4 days later, Maryland had that number. I did this one time, and I came up with some numbers. I called my nephew up in South Carolina and I said, hey nephew, I got some numbers for you. I gave him the numbers. 2 days later, one of the numbers I gave him came out in the South Carolina lottery, and don't you know he didn't play it? I say, look man, I will never give you no more numbers. But it's kind of weird though. I can give people numbers, they can hit off them, but when I play them, I can't hit at all. But so you could say that I'm not being selfish. I will generate some numbers. I usually look at the numbers like a good 2 weeks, because here actually today is the 15th of February, and I have already accumulated all the numbers between the states that you can see from the 1st of February through the 15th, or actually the 14th of February. Make a note of it. If you have any problem, email me, or actually respond back to my video, and I'll see what I can do for you. Okay, later.